Hi guys, for today's niche gold making A to Z, we are on the letter J, which will stand for Yard's Peculiar Energy Source. Could possibly stand for Jard's Peculiar Energy Source, but I feel like it's going to be Yard. Anyhow, it's an item made by engineers on a daily cooldown. It came out in Mists of Pandaria, and it's not used to make very many things, but the things it's used to make are very valuable. It takes 10 ghost iron bars to make, which would be 20 ore, and you can make one once a day. Unfortunately, you can't boost this with Spirits of Harmony or anything like that. You do have to wait for it to come up every day. However, once you have it, you can make some pretty nice items. For example, the Sky Golem, which is very hot right now for herbalism. Not as hot as it was at the beginning of the expansion, but still very valuable. You need 30 of these, so it takes 30 days to make a Sky Golem. That's why their prices won't drop too much, and if they do, they won't last very long, very low. So that's a really great option. And then because so many people are I don't want to say wasting, it's not a waste at all, but because so many people are using their energy sources on the Sky Golem, not a lot of people are making some of these other items. Obviously, Advanced Refrigeration Unit, which is a 36 slot cooking bag, not a really big need for this nowadays when there's the reagent bank and most people's bags are cleaned up thanks to the toy box and transmog wardrobe and stuff. So I wouldn't necessarily make one of those unless you're really into cooking like I am. I made one for myself. However, obviously there's always going to be people who want to collect pets. The Rascalbot is a pretty cool pet, as is Pierre. Pierre's a cool one because you can actually cook on him, if I recall correctly. I don't know. Do I have one? Let's find out. I don't know if I ever made one for myself. Let's see here. Pet journal. Here. Nope, I don't have him. But anyhow, he's a little stove and he looks pretty cute, and I think you can cook on him, but I'm not sure. Anyhow, so you can make those two pets as well as the mount. It's up to you to determine which one you would rather make with your energy sources. Obviously, so these ones only take 15, so you could make 2 pets in the time it takes to make 1 Sky Golem. So that's something to consider, and it takes an equal amount of living steel, so 15 living steel per pet and 30 for the Sky Golem. If you don't have an alchemist to be making your own living steel, you could always try and find a friend who's not using their cooldowns. A lot of people aren't because it doesn't seem relevant, so a lot of people tend to forget about these Mists of Pandaria cooldowns. So you could try and find an alchemist friend who doesn't mind you sending them some Trillium and or Ghost Iron. Be sure that they are transmute spec to get the most out of it. And let's see here. Oh, the only other thing I wanted to say is if you don't already have the pattern for this, which if you just picked up engineering, you might not. Once you have level 600 engineering, this is a drop from Mists of Pandaria world mobs. I tended to get it on my engineers on Timeless Isle a lot. However, that's mostly because that just happened to be the content that was relevant when this was released. Theoretically, it should drop from any Mists of Pandaria mob, could drop in raids in Mists of Pandaria and stuff like that. So that's a way to go pick up this this pattern on your 600 plus engineers. And be sure that you're using this cooldown every day because it takes, obviously many days to actually be able to produce something with it. But once you have done that, the Sky Golems can be very valuable. Let's see here, the market value for one on my server is around 85,000 gold. Oh, by the way, keep in mind when you're selling these big ticket items that the auction house does take a cut. I believe it's 5%, but when you're talking about these really big items, that can be quite a bit. So consider selling in trade. Typically, if I'm selling for something for over 60,000 gold, I will try to sell it in trade rather than on the auction house. This also prevents people from undercutting you because they don't see it there and easily undercut. Just say how much you're selling, say that you're selling it, and then do all the dealings and whispers. That way you get to avoid the undercuts, and you also get to avoid that auction house fee. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to hang out because we are doing a different video every day for niche gold making. And next time, I'll remember to not stand right where people do their Felfire quest. Have a great day, guys.